Sisyphean.
Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to our Path of Exile treasure hunt. We're gonna jump right back in with Marnie LaBouche. Now, I've had some time in between episodes to think about the unfortunate events of last episode, the unfortunate situation I found myself in, and I can say a couple things. Number one, I probably went into an area that I was under-leveled for, the Temple of Ice. Number two, the Temple of Ice is it's an infamous area for a lot of players who don't have great ways to deal with the freezing mechanic, and predictably when I searched up Temple of Ice, Frozen, Chain Frozen, I saw a lot of, I didn't see that many posts, but I did see quite a few people who had the exact problem that I did. And some of them were not, like, noobs to the game. Some of them were, like, pretty good at the game. It seemed that there was maybe some change made in one of the updates in the last few years that made freezing much more of a problem. And basically, the gist of it is you've got to have some very specific things in order to deal with freezing. Now, I've been collecting every single gem that I've found so far, and supposedly there is a blue aura gem called Purity of Elements that basically gives you flat resistances. Now, unfortunately, it seems that I do not have that. So there's nothing I could have done other than just sit and cry, I guess. These Val skills are not gonna help me out that much. This is not Purity of Elements. I guess one thing I could do is maybe I could find something that's specifically about, I don't know, cold damage, cold resistance, but I already have something to make myself immune to freezing upon drinking from a flask. That didn't really work. Excuse me, I'm talking about the flasks of thermodynamics. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do. Is there a way without me having to trade with people? Because I want to keep the series solo self-found, ideally throughout its entire lifetime. I want to see, is there a way for me to get a specific skill gem? Maybe
What do you want?
if I talk to people.
What's going on?
Does anybody sell skill gems? Doesn't look like this person does. Apologies for the coughing. I'm getting over a bit of a cold, and it's really dry in my apartment. I should do something about it, but I right now am busy with a lot. I mean, really the only way to fix it is to get a humidifier, but I'm always worried about, with moisture being in the air, that, you know, mold is going to start showing up. I don't know if I necessarily want to artificially make the air more moist. But is there a better solution than that? I don't know. Do you sell skill gems? You sell weird things, but not skill gems. Okay. Does anybody have what I want? Nobody has what I want. Well, shit. So, Purity of Elements is something that is gonna have to be a lucky drop that we find. It's a blue aura gem. The only other thing we can do The only other thing we can do is to stay alive, gain enough levels to reach the elemental resistances node, which was where exactly? Strength, no. Shield, no. It was one of these. Wicked Blade, no. Mana cost, no. It's one of these, dude. Oh no, it was this one, right? This big one. Yes. 15% all resistances, 5% all resistances, 5% all resistances, and then we can get some life regen on top of that. Or some armor. I'm guessing armor is probably going to be the way to go. And the other thing is, apparently, you need to have a lot more than 1,000 life. So I don't know about ways to jack up my life at a moment's notice. So I think we're just gonna be flying blind a little bit. We just basically need some major gear upgrades. Is the sense that I'm getting. Probably before I went into the almost level 60 area, I should have noticed that the levels were going up, and I should have gone into the lower level area off the key. But yeah, before we do anything else with this nonsense, let's go to the bathhouse. Let's go to the offshoot area from the bathhouse. The good news is Lunaris Temple is now done, right? It took 3 hours. I bashed my head against it and probably suffered brain damage in the process. But one thing we can say is that at least the main quest is completed that we had to do in that area. And, well, oh god, we've got stuff going on. I have PTSD from these map markers, from how often... what the f... There's major lag going on, dude. There's rubber banding all over the place. Either it's lag and rubber banding, or it is... Oh, these gargoyles are a bit of a problem. They have some sort of charge attack or like leap, some sort of attack that does a huge burst of damage very, very quickly. So standing around while they are in the vicinity seems to be pretty bad for one's health. Oh god. Yeah, these gargoyles, at least they're not insta-killing me. Alright, so let's... Oh my... Where did these jokers come from? They just popped up out of the ground. Anyway, let's talk to Ava.
There you are.
Let's...
To revisit the past. The more you kill, the more you change my map. And the closer we get to finding the temple in the present day. Have a look at where you're going.
I mean, this room has a border around it. Does that mean we completed it? Maybe... Let's say if I go into the pits, right?
It's time.
Now, will that send me into a
Hello, exile.
very dangerous area? We'll find out. We'll shortly... Oh, God! Oh, what's shooting me? Zealots? These zealots! How are they doing so much damage?
Good job, exile. The temple looms closer with each new step. Find me again, and we'll continue our task.
I don't know, man. What?
Ah, there you are. Ready to revisit the past? The more
Gem
you
Cutter's
kill, the
Workshop?
more you
Why
change
does
my map.
this one have a border around it?
Find
I don't know. I'm just gonna go in there. Maybe we'll find something good. Alright, dude. Door. Oh my god, these guys are horrible. They're the worst. Oh, no, no. I don't know what I could have done.
The temple looms closer with each new step.
I don't know what I could have done there, but there should be like one more. These things... That's not what I need, but I'll pick it up. These things tend to come in threes. Right, so clearly my defenses are not doing the job for me. I was hoping to get through an entire normal playthrough before having to look up stuff and, you know, start min-maxing, but clearly I need some sort of do I care about an unenchanted Quicksilver Flask? I'm gonna say no. We're gonna continue on this way. There's all kinds of icons on the map. I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed by these dudes. When we're not getting one hit killed, we're doing okay. Like, we're doing okay. Because we can then have our leeching do the job for us. Alright, dude. Stop it. Fucking stop it, dude. Man, these orbs that follow you around are the absolute worst. Mirror images, annoying as hell. Extra life, annoying as hell. Yeah, please just don't do that. Could you just stop doing that? Thank you. Well, this is clearly a quest item of... No, we already clicked on it earlier. Anyway, these gargoyles are gonna be a bit of a problem. Oh god, let's not get murdered by them. Where did he disappear to? I'm gonna have to switch to my easy, my dual strike, to stack some bleed on this Joker clown. Alright, now let's try and finish him off. There we go. There we go. There we go. Everybody just calm down. I got shit under control. Slowly gaining experience. As you right mind, man. I don't want to go back there. But we may have to at some point. We probably will have to at some point.
Good find, Exile.
Alright. More of this.
Another good find.
Alright. Guys. Sanctified Life Flask is unidentified. I'll pick it up. It might have some good affixes on it. Alright, boys. Let's everybody just calm down. There's the third thing. Right. What the hell was that, dude? Molten Shell. At least there's a good solid tell on. What the fuck, dude? I got insta-frozen, dude. Get fucked. Get absolutely fucked. Alright. Let's... I don't know.
Ready to revisit the past?
Let's just go into the tombs, I guess. See what we can... What sort of, shenanigans we can get up to. Man. Fuck off, dude. And now we're gonna have to set some explosives. There's a contract which we can drop off. Oh, easy, dude. Go away, dude. I've got to avoid dying, man, because otherwise the same situation is gonna happen that happened last episode. Now we get more items. Alright. Well,
There are monsters about.
fuck off, dude. I'm trying to place explosives. Stop bothering me. Motherfuck. That was on me. I thought I could tank those guys, but clearly I should have known. Oh, this is not going well. This is in fact the opposite of going well. I got killed by the last guy from that elite pack, from that champion pack, right? Whatever, dude. What do we place explosives with? With the down, I think. Oh god. Right trigger, left trigger down, and then place explosives with A. Alright. Already forgetting how this shit works. Where else is there stuff? There's stuff here. Can we get all three of these? I think we can. There's stuff back here as well. I think this is a good spot for some more, and then... Oh my god. Fuck these guys, dude. Oh my...
I can't do this just yet.
Can't see... I can't see because... These... God, these text boxes are in my fucking way, dude. Okay, now where can I place this explosive? I think the only thing left is maybe something out here. Yeah, like one thing up. What? I have one explosive left, dude. Let me put it... What? Dude. Right trigger, left trigger, down. Can I not place explosives up? Oh my god, this is so janky, dude. This is so buggy, man. This explosive placing system. Because you can move it around with the right stick, but this makes no sense, dude. There's a flag, and now the entire thing has... It's not letting me place explosives anymore. It just ends... I guess it ends the menu because it thinks you've walked too far away, but this is literally it's in the room for the same event. It just cancels my explosive placement. You know what? Whatever. It's just... I don't care anymore, dude. Let's just try not to die, even though that's probably gonna be beyond us. Oh my god, I can't see shit, dude. There's way too many. The graphical effects for enemies are way too... Ooh, that's a 6-socketer. Way too elaborate. Right, anyway. Let's see if we can get any good stuff. Scrap metal. Alright. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, go away. Mother, stop it, man, stop it. Let me open my chests. No. I think we've opened everything I can find. Okay, let's talk to Rog. Let me open the expedition locker. Can I drop off scrap metal? I should be able to. Yep. And let me just identify this. Plant. I don't really care about that one that much. Let's go to deal for items. Do we want any of this? These are, well... I don't know if... I don't know what the meta is for how to spend your currency on this guy, so I'm just not gonna spend any currency on him. And I should be paying attention to weapons that drop. Because we desperately need an upgraded weapon. So we want one-handed weapons. Which we can... The problem with upgrading my weapons is that I'll have to roll them to get the sockets that I need. And I don't know if... Fuck off with your freezing. I don't know if I have the... High Gardens? Is this where we need to go? But yeah, I don't know if I have the... if I necessarily want to be spending chromatic orbs on just like a rare weapon that I picked up. Especially if I know that there's gonna be... Okay, so this is where we need to go. Especially if I know that there's gonna be most likely another upgrade pretty soon after that. Oh my god, fuck off. Oh, what the fuck? Die! Man, these orbs, how much damage do they do? They do a lot of damage. Okay, well. It was scary, but we've avoided dying. We have almost 1/5 of the experience we would need for another level up. There's a blue skill gem, not the one we need. We need purity of elements. Motherfucker! What is this? Yeah, these leaping enemies are... Man, there's too many... There's like graphical effects stacked on top of graphical effects. And like, this thing is just annoying, man. That's just annoying to have to deal with. I still don't know which... Oh, these gargoyles are gonna kill me! Fuck off, dude. I'm still getting frozen. Do I care about this? I don't think so. Okay. We're slowly building up experience. We need to gain, like, I don't know, 5 levels in order to reach that node with the resistances on it. And in the interim, we're probably just gonna have a bad time. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Alright. What do I even need to do in the bathhouse, Matt? I don't know. Life regen. Luckily, these guys, we were able to take them down. Oh my god, what the fuck? This area is level 58. Which hopefully is a level that we can handle. Okay. Taking out these dudes. Watching my experience bar go up, that feels nice. People shooting me from off screen, that doesn't feel nice. Never feels nice. Just don't have enemies like this in a game like this, right? Maybe don't shoot me from off screen. How about that? I feel like I'm not asking for much. Alright, boys. We're having a rough time. But we are surviving, which is the important thing. Oh my god. Spikes on death is probably an important thing to keep in mind. Okay, stop it. Okay. Motherfucker, stop freezing me, dude. Yeah, there's way... I guess we're still in the cold-themed area. We're getting... because we're still kind of close to the Lunaris Temple. But it's, it got old before, well before last episode even ended. And it's gonna cause us quite a bit more pain before this episode is over. Alright. Alright, I'm starting to get a hang of these guys. Slowly starting to see our experience bar creep up. Millimeter by millimeter. I'm just spamming health potions left, right, and center. Well, I should say left, right, and up. Those are the arrow keys, the D-pad keys to which my potions are bound. Left, right, and up. Actually, no, it's left button and then left, right, and up. So I haven't really been using that left button one that often. Okay, we need to Take a step back. Alright, Shiverwalker. You've shivered your last walk. That made no sense, but neither did his name, so I'm gonna call that even. Alright. Oh, stop it. Stop it. We're getting close to 40% towards the next level, Orb of Scouring. I saw it. Don't you worry, I saw it. Siphons. Oh no, dude. Siphons flash charges. We need to get this guy down quickly. He siphoned all my charges, dude. Oh. Oh, that is unforgivable. What am I looking for in... Oh, no.
Just yet.
What am I looking for in this area? What am I looking for in this area? Will I know it when I find it? Is there even any reason to go here right now? Reflection of Terror. Yugul. Reflection of Terror. This is probably gonna be a boss who's gonna end up killing us like 10, 12 times. So just be forewarned. Probably all this experience we're building up is probably gonna end up being sliced and diced until it's all gone. Hopefully not, but I'm just expecting the worst at this point. Alright. Motherfucker, stop it. Okay. Is there anything here? Oh, there's... Oh... There's these guys. Oh, that guy is... This dude. The Tormented Warlord is... He's... Man, come on. You can't be doing this shit and then also have champion enemies. Did we get there in time? Can we kill the... Oh my god, stop it, dude. Oh my god. Did we... I don't know, man. Like those Tormented Warlords or like that type of enemy, it seems that if you don't kill them quick enough, they vanish? Okay, so this seems to be the path forward. Is there... Is there a... Oh god, no! It's a boss fight. Oh shit. Well, we're fucked. And there's obviously gonna be stuff coming out of these... Oh! These pools. Oh! Oh! Alright, well. Easy. Oh, there's something in the middle. Oh, there's something in the middle. Can we attack the thing in the middle? No. Well, it's spawning... Something is spawning orbs, and he's invincible. And there's a bunch of garbage nonsense trash, alright. Bunch of garbage nonsense. These guys are jumping all over the place. I don't know if I've killed a single one of them yet. I think maybe we're starting to get these guys chunked down. Okay, well, whatever, dude. Well, there's another one down. There's another one down. There he is. And now we have a permanent hazard to deal with in the form of something shooting balls at us. Alright, well. Oh, let's not die. He's under half health. He's gonna have another phase. Oh, fuck off, dude. He's gonna have another phase? Took out another little chunk of his health. Get the... Oh, that was not good. I don't know what hit me, but I'm not happy. Not happy with how that turned out. Oh god. Where is he? Dude, where is he? Oh my god. Is he gonna go invincible again? Yes, he is. More reflections. Oh god. Oh god. Fuck. Why are we so fucked? What did I do? I mean, I guess I am invading this guy's place of residence and attacking him. Like, he was minding his own business. Oh, well, fuck off. Get fucked, dude. Get absolutely fucked. Get fucked, man. What? Okay. The nonsense has started. What is... Dude, what is shooting me, dude? While this is what is shooting at me? There's... Oh my god, fuck off, man. These guys... Oh god, what is this nonsense? This is a bunch of garbage nonsense trash. Alright. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, he's back. He's back. But we now have these hazards that are just... These turrets that are just shooting these balls at us. And probably there's a tell. They probably pop up and give you like a second to react. I'm not gonna be able to notice that shit in the spur of the moment. You think I have that level of situational awareness? Man. Oh my god, dude. I'm almost out of potions. I need to calm the F down. Let my potions... Let my potions restock. They're slowly coming back, I think. Oh, I ran right in. Oh, why? I thought I was expecting him to stay moving. But all of my potions are almost... They're all back. Fuck off. Motherfuck this game, man. Yeah, this game is just one endless gear check. From start to finish, it's do you have the right build? If you don't, then you're fucked. Which, you know, is the way a lot of games work, but this game gives you the illusion that you can dodge what's going on in boss battles via skill, but then it turns out the game's gonna throw so much visual garbage at you that there's gonna be literally nothing you can do.
The mirrors are thus shattered.
So this is a one-handed. Item level 60. Item level 60. What do we have? Does this... Wait, hang on. Why doesn't it show my item level? It does if I hold this down. Okay, so... yeah. That's item level 28. So let's pick up all of these. Let's see if any of these are upgrades. I'm trying to pick that up. Ooh, that's one-handed. And I can put 18 to 73, we'll lose on elemental damage, but we gain a lot of physical damage, which we do like. So, let's take a look at this. 70 to 101. Well, we can... Well, let's take a look at this before we make any decisions. This I don't think we need. This I'll just discard. I think what I'll do is go to sockets, put Blood and Sand and Blood Rage into this. And they don't need to be connected to each other. And then before we can do anything with this, we need it to have two green sockets. I would like to equip this to get the sweet damage boost. All right.
Yugal was a cautionary tale. The only way to truly understand fear is to become it.
Oh, did we get anything out of that?
I've never been scared of mirrors. After all, I'm in them.
Did we kill Yugal? Our Kali and Brian King. Is Yugal on this list? Yes, he is. You and your minions take reduced reflected damage. I don't know if that's what we want, but I'll keep the one that we have. It actually helped us quite a bit during this fight. We lost so much health, dude. Let me portal back to town, and then let's check to see, does this area have a waypoint in it? Because if it does, then for completion's sake, I'm gonna have to go back and collect that. Also, I'm gonna equip the other weapon, and then with more damage, hopefully that helps us. I mean, I don't want to be using my orbs. Sorry, my equipment items, but I don't think I have a choice, really. Let me go to my... Currency tab. We have 150 chromatics. Let's use them to fix up. So we need basically 2 connected green sockets. We don't care about the third. Well, 1 was all it took. 1 was all it took. Alright, so let's unsocket. Precision and dash? Oh, they don't need to be connected. Well, it doesn't matter, but they do need to be green. Well, actually, no. The fact that they don't need to be connected means I could have put it in my body armor. You know what? I'm gonna put these in my body armor. I wasted. Yeah, these don't need to be connected at all. So I'm gonna put them in my body armor, just so that visually I know that these don't need to be connected, so that we don't have a repeat of what just happened. So that should be a big boost in damage. The minimum damage on this weapon is bigger than the maximum damage. And then obviously the maximum damage is 3 times as much. And then enemy stun threshold, I don't know how much that helps us. Probably not much. Okay. Let's talk to Hargan.
So it was that bloody scholar after all, was it? Sick bastard. Well, he's gone now, and I hope you made sure he suffered like those poor kiddies he tormented. I'd have toasted him nice and slow like a spitted pig. See how he'd like them apples stuffed in his mouth. Here, have something for keeping us safe from the divine undesirables of this world.
Okay, please let it be a yes. Skill point. Okay. We gotta go back to our passive tree. And continue onwards. Yes. We wanted Warrior's Blood. And then through that we'll go into this. Get Diamond Skin. We'll get Diamond Skin. And probably even this resistances node, although we can potentially then take a bit of dex, go down into this node, which gives us again all resistances, and then max elemental resistances could be pretty good. Max cold resist, max lightning. Do we care about that? Corrupted blood cannot be inflicted on you. Seems huge. Elemental resistances cannot be lowered by curses. Okay, well, I don't know how useful that's going to be. What we're going to do is we're probably going to make it so that corrupted blood doesn't affect us. Okay, well that was a much needed thing. Alright, let's take a look at this. There is no waypoint in this place. So before we go back to the Lunaris place, I think we're gonna go to the toxic conduits and the key and the other place that connects to the key. Probably was a low level quest that we should have completed way like much earlier on when we had the chance to. And now with upgraded offense, we're gonna see how we do. So this is the Grand Promenade. There's something. What? Whoa! Settle the fuck down, dude. Come on, man. What? Can't see shit. I got... I got shanked by some clown.
Can't even break a sweat.
Fuck off, dude. How? I lost so much experience. Oh. These enemies that, like, burst, like, do bursts of damage, like, they do no damage to you for like 10-15 seconds, and then they'll suddenly do a giant burst of damage. Like, really, dude? You think that's reasonable? And now we were past 40% to the next level, and we've instead been shunted back down to 20%. That's brutal, man. Yeah, see, I don't know if we're not even. I feel like Diablo 2 did it in a better way, where you don't have experience penalties unless unless you are playing on Nightmare or Hell, and especially on Hell. Easy, easy. Gotta get our experience back. Is this good? But prevented from gaining charges during its... I don't know what that means. Oh, I've lost my precision aura because I unequipped my stuff. I've lost my blood and sand. Oh. There we go. We want to be in blood stance because I think we like that one. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my god. Like, yeah, I don't know why the decision was made to have experience penalties in the basic like campaign. It's like so many of these enemy attack patterns. I don't even know what touched me. I guess maybe I should have just like run away. Fuck off, dude. This game, yeah. They took a fun concept and made it a little... I don't know, like... There are parts of this game that for a new player just aren't fun, dude. And you can't really feel your way through because the game is so unforgiving that any little mistake you make means you'll die and then you'll just stop leveling up. Sacrifice. I don't care about that. I should probably replace my helmet as well, but then we would need a... I guess we can keep re-rolling the sockets on our weapon until they're 3 linked, and then we can move the thing from our helmet to our weapon. But do I really want to spend chromatic orbs on that? I don't think so. Do I care about this stuff? Nah, I'm just gonna drop it. Don't care about that. I will sell that when we get back home. I should have probably sold it when we last were at home. Okay, where the fuck is the key? The quay. Where are you, dude? God, man, all my experience is gone. Ugh. Oh, whatever, dude. I do think the increased damage is helping us. We are more of a... Oh my god. We are more of a physical damage-based build, and we just gained... We lost some elemental damage. We gained a ton of physical damage, which I think is pretty crucial. I still would love to get like a unique weapon with a huge amount of damage on it and some useful modifiers, but until that happens, at least we're getting through the game a little bit more smoothly. I don't know if it's gonna be feasible to gain a level in this. In this episode, just because of all the amount of times that we've died. But we can certainly try, right? Now, what was the thing we needed to do in this area? Love is dead. The Ankh of Eternity, and then we got to bring it to Clarissa. Let's take a look at this flask. Is this I don't really care about that. Looking for an Ankh of Eternity. I assume the game is gonna give us some sort of indication when we're close. The enemies in this area feel like they're less dangerous. Well, I say that and then I took a bunch of damage. They feel less... like they feel less threatening than some of the other enemies we've been fighting. Oh, but let's not... Let's not be reckless. Alright, nice little chunk of experience we gained there. Stop it. Okay. Okay, nice. I think that is a tarot card. Fuck off, man! Come on. Whatever, man. Burning ground on death. I don't care about your nonsense. I don't care about your goddamn fucking nonsense. Give me that. So what was it?
I can't do this just yet.
Like, I have no idea what killed me is the other thing that makes this game hard to learn from is the feedback you get is pretty sometimes just not helpful. At least in Diablo 2. Again, keep referring it to that. Very rarely in Diablo 2 will you get killed by something and you're not sure why you died. Some exceptions might be the like the burning... Oh, motherfucker. The burning soul enemies. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? The game is trying to block me off with like a fake wall. Really, dude? You're gonna try and kill me with a fake fucking wall? I'll show you what I mean. Look at this. Well, now it's working. Wait, no. Yeah, okay. The game is telling me that this thing at the end, even though visually it's no taller than the stuff you can walk through, like I'm clipping through barrels, and then the game's telling me that this thing can't be walked through. That is unforgivable. That is like I don't know. I would. This is my preference, but I would rather that games simply not even be in 3D as opposed to being in 3D but doing it in a very like shoddy and unimmersive way. I don't know. I'm a little salty right now because I almost got killed. But in addition to just not looking great, like, you know, clipping through enemies and then other things just being treated as walls, even though visually they're smaller than the stuff you can walk through. Like, not only does it not look good, and like aesthetically it doesn't feel good, but it can easily get you killed. They're absolutely... I know for a fact this happened in Diablo 4. There absolutely were people who lost hardcore characters due to thinking they could move in a place, but then the game telling them that they couldn't move through, and then, you know, that throws off your entire movement plan. If your plan was, oh, I'm gonna walk down this way and escape, and then suddenly the entire path is blocked off, and then in real time, while you're getting killed by an enemy, you gotta think about, can I come up with a different, like on the fly, can I come up with some different route to get to where I need to go? Anyway, dude. I should also be using Blood Rage more often. In fact, I should have been using it this entire area. Oh. Inferno Bolt. Don't care about your nonsense. Alright, do we care about stuff over here? Try to cast Blood Rage and it's being annoying, dude. Oh, easy. Easy. Alright, we gained a good amount of experience by not dying for a while. We're at almost 60%. Alright, you gotta be careful. Minions cold explode on death. Well, I think all your minions are dead. Do you cold explode? You don't, just your minions. Alright, well, at least that kind of helps. Uh-oh, easy. Breezy. Another, tarot card in the bag. Alright. Don't know what I'm looking for. Hang on, there was an exclamation mark way back there. Oh, fuck off, dude. I got killed literally before I could react. Oh, fuck this game, dude. Oh, whatever. This time we'll take the exclamation mark on the way there. We're still more than halfway towards the next level, so as long as I can gain another level and just lock it in, I'll be happy. Easy. Oh, this is gonna be a bad time for me.
I can't do this just yet.
Lightning Storm seems to be something that has gotten me killed quite a few times. I'm not sure how to deal with it except to just run away like a coward and kite the enemy and hope that that somehow helps. Okay, what's going on? Did we just have to walk through? I thought we had to like walk around. Clearly I'm wrong. Oh, easy. Let's not get killed. Oh, hang on. Is this a chromatic? Are those red and blue orbs slots connected? I don't think so. It's hard to see though. Anyway, that's the Ankh. So we can advance this quest, but I want to see if there's anything else back there. There's that group of enemies that killed us, so we got to be wary of them. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue on with this episode until, at a minimum, until I gain one more level, and then at some point I'm going to have to wrap it up. I have to say, I am, as much as I've been expressing my frustration whenever I get killed, I am enjoying this a lot more than the previous episode because we're not getting perma-frozen, right? And that makes a huge difference. Easy. And look, like these are just basic trash mobs, like these shiny enemies who look like they have some sort of graphical effect going on. I feel like the game went a little bit too hard when it came to designing enemies and gave too many basic enemies graphical effects that are way more elaborate than they should have for the caliber of enemy that they are. And the resulting thing is, when you're in a fight, there's so much visual noise that you genuinely have trouble. Fuck off, dude. You genuinely have trouble figuring out what is an like an imminent threat and what is just like a, you know, cosmetic effect on the enemy, basically. Right, these archers killed us last time, I'm pretty sure. Like, you could have made these enemies ghostly, given them a bit of a, like, an ethereal vibe, but did you have to give them this flaming, like, flaming effect? That just makes it way too distracting. Accurate? I have no idea what accurate means. Powerful minions, I can kind of guess what that probably means. No idea what accurate means... Alright, let's pick a Blade Storm. It's a red skill.
I can't do this just yet.
Let me also take a look at the map. Now, there is one path through this area that goes into another zone. Sun Orb is in this direction, so we need to go in this direction, and I think we're gonna stay in this direction. The Grain Gate? Do we care about this? Wasn't there something else? Yeah, what's this? If that's an area transition, then what the heck is this? Easy. Oh. Kill him. Kill him dead. Beautiful. Yeah, these enemies, I would redesign them to make their graphical effect a little bit less elaborate, right? Because that's a bit much. Easy. Life shared with what now? Treant minions? Never seen... I mean, I can guess what that means. Never seen it before. So, Grain Gate to the left, and then there's a resurrection site. Well, I'm gonna go to this spot, just because I'm already here. Oh god, this is gonna be a fucking boss fight. Ugh. You know what, let's talk to Clarissa.
Give it to me quickly. Finally, Tolman. We can be together as before.
The question is, how many times am I gonna die to this boss? How much experience am I gonna lose?
Yet love will prevail. Pain will imprison us, and yet love will prevail. Grief will engulf us, and yet love will prevail. Death will surely take us, and love will... No. This isn't right. This is...
Fucking Clarissa, man, what are you doing?
Exile, look out!
Man, what? Oh my god. To feel with... Oh, zombies! Okay. What now? Okay. So far, these are just regular trash mobs. Oh my god. Shut up. Go. Stay away. Obviously, yeah. We all knew this was coming. Kill Tolman. Is this a
I can't do this just yet.
proper boss or a mini boss? Feels like a mini boss so far. But I feel like I've done no damage to him. So my strong suspicion is if we stay in that red circle after he throws it in the ground, probably instant death. My very strong suspicion is telling me that's how that is gonna work. Just shut up. Shut up, stop it. Okay. Do we care about any of this stuff? I don't think so. Oh, Crimson Raiment is blue. I don't think we care about it. Okay, so
How could I have been so stupid? Bruce Larusso didn't hide the Ankh out of shame. He hid it out of fear. Out of... Oh my. What did the Ankh really do to his wife? Everything I saw, that I read, lies to cover the truth of what Kiara had really become. All right. I'll destroy the Ankh. We've come a long way since Farussa's day, so I'm thinking I can manage where he so sorely failed. At least that's something I know I can do right. I'll meet you back at the encampment soon. For now, I need to... Look, I'll just see you there. I promise.
All right. All right, Clarissa. We'll
Things we do for love.
we'll see you there soon. And this wasn't a proper area transition because it just it teleported us to another area that's part of the same zone. But at least that's done. And now we can go towards the area that we assume is going to contain the Solaris Temple, the Sun Temple. And hopefully gain a level very, very soon. Hopefully gain a level very, very soon. Right, let's yoink this waypoint. Take out some dudes. This area is going to be really annoying because of all of the overhead, like, archways and shit that's blocking my vision. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want to use currency, I do want to interact. Burning ground on death. Superior sanctified life flask. Seems interesting. Let's see if that's any good. I don't know if we really need instant recovery. I'm gonna discard it. But I picked up something else. Well, Instilling orb. Whatever, I'll pick up one of those. So before I interact with the object to the left, which is, there's a good chance that it's just going to kill us, let's gain this level first. Dude, seriously? Yeah. Is there any other way to go? Yes, there is. Oh no! Oh man, I was trying to use my potions, and I either got frozen or some other nonsense happened. Fucking garbage, man. Actual fucking garbage, dude. Would have probably gained that level if it wasn't for getting killed. Alright. Let's keep it breezy while we try and go easy out of my way. There we fucking go, dude. There we fucking go. Let's throw down this passive point. Now, one thing we could do is, well, we're not even ready to get there yet, but on the way here, instead of going into the resistances tree, we could instead go into this node, take this prismatic skin. Along the way, I guess we'll take max cold resistance. We'll get 5% resistances, but then the notable passive, we can take... I think it's gotta be... We'll take Corrupted Blood cannot be inflicted on you. Just to make that a non-issue. But I think actually before we do that, let's just get our resistances sorted out. Because 15, 20... some armor, and then 25% of all resistances, I think feels like a really important thing for us to take. And then, ooh, okay. And then from there, we can actually go into this tree. Armor, life, more life, more armor, more life, and then the notable tree is armor mastery. Armor per second you've been stationary is an interesting idea. You know what? Let's not get too carried away. Let's make sure we don't veer off into the wrong path. Let's take this. 10 more strength. Alright. Now what we gotta do is we've gotta go back. Because there was a thing we left behind. And it was this thing.
Run through your tunnels, ugly little rats. Pick up your straps. Beware of the
Disgust. What am I looking for? Ooh, easy. What am I looking for? Blurred Malice. Not sure what I'm looking for. All I know is sometimes enemies are spawning in. Oh, where are the enemies? Where are the enemies? I can't see them. Did I fail? Man, man, I don't fucking know, dude. I feel like I missed some group of enemies because it seemed like I was very close to filling it out, and yeah, that was just not. That was just not worth it. We went back, and all we did was we wasted our time. Whatever, anyway. We gained a level, we didn't die, and now we've got to slowly start stacking up our experience yet again, trying to gain yet another level, because we want to get those resistances. And then we want to get even more resistances. We want to make ourselves immune to Corrupted Blood. Then Oh, fuck off, dude. Then we want to start increasing our life and our armor. I think is the way we want to do it. Alright, so now that we've gained a level, I can end the episode whenever I like. But I'm going to keep going for a little bit, because we haven't found anything really interesting so far this episode. No unique items. Oh, motherfucker, dude. What are these beams that they're shooting out, dude? I guess we're finding a lot of tarot cards. That's kind of fun. We're finding some of these orbs. Like just all kinds of random orbs. Easy. There's a green dot on the map. Not sure what that signifies. Don't even know how to get there, honestly. What is this? Oh my god, dude. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Let's everybody calm down. Oh, what's shooting at me, dude? Oh, there's a thing on the ground. Oh, I'm not fuck. Like, again, completely incomprehensible. Whatever was going on. But we'll get through it. I mean, there's something coming out of the ground. And then it was shooting at us, I think. And, like, this map is also impossible to read because of the way it's drawn. Anyway, there's probably something in this corner, most likely. At least one group of enemies. No? I guess not. Okay. Well, let's figure out how to deal with this. Let's figure out... hang on, where did my health go, dude? Oh my god, dude, this is not reasonable, dude. I have no idea what's hitting me. I have no idea what these enemies even are. I have no idea how to read this fucking map. Whatever tiny amount of experience I gained is evaporating into thin fucking air. This thing is shooting me and then it's disappearing under the ground and then it's popping up. And then it's just shut the fuck up and stay still, dude. Piece of fucking garbage, man. Ah, whatever. Actual fucking garbage, dude. Where are all these enemies coming from? Oh my god. Bunch of garbage. Well, we gained back a little bit of the experience we lost. but only a little bit. Oh, easy, easy. Upgrade to normal item, rare item with up to 4 linked sockets. Interesting. Alright, what do we got? No, I got killed. I got distracted by the lore entry. Oh my god. Yeah, these maps are they need to be better drawn to indicate more clearly where the doors are that lead you from one zone to another zone. Because in these sections of the map where the floor becomes darker for some weird reason, it just becomes very hard to read. Like very hard to read. And there's a unique enemy up here. There's people fucking shooting me. Legionnaire, don't care. Oh my god. Who's shooting? What is this guy, man? Gemling Captain? I don't care about you and your fucking nonsense. Who's shooting me? Legionnaire. Fuck off, dude. Oh, I don't know what killed me. Was it one of the people next to me? Was it one of the guys shooting me from off the screen? Yeah, this is rapidly... Like, in principle, there shouldn't be anything wrong with this area. It seems like a perfectly fine area. It's just that the way that the map is drawn is garbage, because, like, you can't... It's so hard to read. And there's some weirdness going on with, like burst damage coming in from areas that are hard to figure out. Okay, what's this?
Captain Osiris. Remain in the warehouse until I personally
Don't really care. Don't really care.
You and your fellow legionnaires will be safely beyond the perimeter.
Alright, we have to
You men and women are my finest work yet.
we have to sell the stuff.
Aberration of chance. Malachi. Thaumaturge laureate.
Okay. Oh my god. What? I fuck. What? Like, what is this, dude? It's just overstimulation. Alright, let's figure out. Are we safe now, or? Alright, there's another heist that I'm not gonna mess with until after we gain those resistances. Yeah, I'm not gonna do heists at all until we have fully cleaned out that resistances node. But more to the point, I need to head back home because I need to sell some stuff. And what we'll do is, we're getting to the point where it's going to be time to end off this episode. Not quite there yet, but we're getting there. And I think a good point to end off will be... Well, we're not going to be gaining a whole other level. but let's sell some stuff to some people first.
Let's deal.
Sell that. Sell that. Let's throw some stuff in our stash. All right. Jeweler's orb. Drop this off. Any other orbs? Orb of scouring? Sure. I don't know why I have this. That's just taking up space. Orb of alchemy? Sure. None of these stack, I guess. These are all different tarot cards. Okay. Alright. Well, there were a couple of Val skills that we found, so I'm gonna drop them off. It was this one, and it was maybe there was just one. Maybe just one. So let's drop off some of these regular skills. Alright. This thing is also taking up a ton of space, this moon orb. Enkindling orb is one of these. That I'm gonna have to do something about. Frost bomb is not what we need, but whatever. Drop off this. What is this? What is this? What is this? That's an expedition logbook. Don't really care about that. We sell
Here for a deal.
you this. And let's get our rewards.
My courageous hawk removes yet another snake from the long grass. I offer you a reward, but my mind remains unsettled. The captain lies rotting in the ground, buzzing with flies. But if Gemling Legionnaires can regain their sentience, then can all the monstrosities of the Undying do the same? My thoughts turn to the burrows and chambers beneath the earth of San. Could there be some new, undead civilization growing and preparing itself underground at this very moment? Such thoughts do not make for easy sleeping.
Okay, well, are you gonna give me... Yes! Another passive skill. These are worth their weight in gold. Because we certainly aren't getting too many levels from, just leveling up ourselves. We're actually not that far. 10 more strength, and then even more strength, and we'll get a stun threshold, and then we could just get a bunch of life and armor. More armor, max life. Max life, max life, max life. Attack speed, physical damage. Hmm. I wonder, does Strong Arm says one-handed melee weapons? Does that apply to dual wielding? Because technically you're using two one-handed weapons. Right, I think now we're starting to get somewhere.
Poor Tolman. He was never really with me, was he? Just the shell of a man I loved. Wherever he is now, I hope he is at peace and that he can forgive me for not being able to let go.
Please give me another skill point.
Here, take something for at least helping me. And thank you for everything.
Please. Yes. Yes. Okay. This is perfect. Okay. Skills. Passive skills. Strength. Then the next thing we're gonna get some life regen, stun threshold, but then we will barge straight into the diamond. Well, one more level will give us this, another level will give us 5% to resist all. If we look at our resistances, well, fire resistance is pretty cold. Cold resistance is actually not bad. Lightning resistance is low. Chaos resistance is minus 30%. And I don't think chaos resistance is affected by elemental resistances. Nevertheless, we'll take this, and then maybe we'll hold off on the rest of this tree. Maybe, oh god, maybe then we'll start going up. Give ourselves more life. Take this. Physical damage, attack speed, even more strength. And then rush headlong into this tree. Actually, no, maybe before we do this, I want to see if this actually does stack. Because if it does stack with dual wielding, then I think it could be pretty good. It could be pretty good. There was also something here that I wanted. Oh yeah, the life and armor tree. Armor, life, more armor, more life, and then the notable passive can give us armor mastery. Yeah, now I think the gears are starting to turn in my head. All right, right, boys. What do we have to do? World. Oh, you can open the Pantheon bar from here. You don't have to talk to Sin every time. Okay, well, now I know that. Lord's Labyrinth is another thing we'll do. Maybe we'll do that next episode. I think for now, before we try to do that, let's try and get our resistances sorted out. I'm trying to... Hang on. Excuse me, why can't I go back through my portal, dude? Excuse me? Excuse me? Did the instance reset? Alright. The instance did fucking reset. Well... Well, it's got another one of these things going on. Well, what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try and get the waypoint to the next area. Alright.
Run through your tunnels, ugly little rats. Pick up your scraps. Beware of the cat.
Fuck off, man. Oh, fuck off, dude. Man, all my experiences gone. Dude, how are they doing so much damage, man? Fuck off, dude. How is this doing this much damage?
I do love the stink of victory.
Well, I killed something. Got a tiny amount of XP back. That was really stupid, dude. No. How do I... Well, where do I go is the question. Oh, this area is... The maps in this area are really stupidly drawn.
I can't do this just yet.
Oh my... Oh my god. Is there lag going on, dude? Fuck off, dude. Stop. Car Receptor gives me cast twin stun support. Alright, sure, I'll take that. That's another chromatic. Alright, dude. What we're gonna do is at the end of this episode, I'll take a quick trip to the Rogue Harbor because there's a few things we need to drop off. How the fuck do I get through this part of the map? I guess like here? We found another one of those tarot cards. So I think this maybe is the first one that we found multiples of. Oh god, are the Gemling losers still gonna be back here? They probably are. 2 chance orbs. Yep, yeah. Of course they are. Fuck off, man. Like, oh my god. This fucking game, man. Alright, how do I... Okay. Are they done? No, of course not. Oh, fucking course not, dude. Like, I'm trying to do hit and run, but I don't know when to hit and I don't know when to run. So that's a bit of a problem.
They can't do this just yet.
And I don't know why
Captain Osiris.
this area just...
House until I personally send for you. In the unlikely.
yeah, I don't want to listen to that again. I just want to get through, and I want to get the waypoint to the next area. And we're... Great Crown is an intelligence helmet. We want strength or dexterity is all we want. Hang, is there even another pathway? Yeah, there is another pathway out. That's gonna lead to the Sun Temple area. I just didn't find it last time because I portaled to town and then the entire area just... Like, the portal stayed, but the area reset? Which was weird. Maybe that's how the game just always does it, like the portal stays, but you just can't go back in. Alright, we're very slowly building up the experience that we lost. Very slowly. Painfully slowly. Horribly, horribly slowly. But we have crawled back up to 20% of another level. No idea what's going on here. Temporal proximity shield, no idea what that means. Alright, so there's nothing in this zone. Easy. Alchemy orb is a welcome find. But what will be even better is finding the next zone and then subsequently finding the waypoint. Because I have no idea where to go for that. Supposedly there is another area. Well, there's another one of those, and they do stack on top of each other. And if we get all 7 of them, I guess we'll get 3 chaos orbs. What do I... Where do I go? Do I have to go this? Man, I don't know. Do I have to go this way? There's nothing here. The thing to the bottom takes us back to the area we came from. So there's got to be some sort of pathway that leads either east or northeast, judging from how this place is drawn. Can I walk through? No, I cannot walk through here. Can I can't do anything more from there. What's in this part of the map? It was blocked off. Oh, hang on. There's some... I didn't notice that there was a... pathway going through here. This is probably it. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, let's try and stay alive. Chaos orbs are fun. Okay. Okay. Tempest Shield. I mean, I'll take that. It's not Purity of Elements, but I'll take it. Alright, alright, alright. We're getting somewhere, and again, the 3D, like the roof, the 3D model of the roof on the left is blocking my path, which is really obnoxious. That felt nice, sitting at the choke point and just killing them as they ran in. Six socket thing. Easy. Oh, there's definitely some lag going on. Either some lag and some rubber banding, or they have some weird, like really weird teleportation ability. My suspicion is that it's probably lag, which is actually not good for us. So we found the next area. It is the Imperial Field. Okay, so we're not directly at the temple yet. It is gonna be quite far away, but let's take the waypoint and then let's end this episode, because it's almost 3 p.m. and I need to, while it's still not dark outside, I need to go for a walk and then, you know, just chill for the rest of the day. What is, dude? What is this thing, dude? Let's try and figure out what's going on. Gains random charges, enrages on life lost. Okay. No, oh, no. And poisons. Oh, easy. Does the enrage wear off, or is he just perma enraged as a function of... It looks like he is perma enraged. This is annoying as fuck, dude. Enemies that burrow down should be used very sparingly, and their AI should be not a little bit less obnoxious than this. Oh my god, dude, this is fucking torture, man. Where is he? Get fucked, you piece of garbage. We were almost at 40%, and then we died. So we lost all of our... Not all... Well, we lost a good chunk of our experience. Against this guy, we can just face tank. Well, he did land some hits right there at the end. That's another... tarot card. So, motherfuck, dude, what?
I can't do this just yet.
Oh, did he have minions that explode or something? Did his minions blow up and kill me? There's the waypoint. We're gonna grab the waypoint. And then we're just gonna run around this area looking for potentially interesting things on the map. We're not gonna make any zone transitions. We'll just run around killing some dudes, seeing maybe if something interesting drops up, like an alchemy orb. Hopefully we don't run into any more champion devourer, whatever those burrowing enemies are called. Maybe we can get a little bit more experience stashed away before we end off the episode. Trying to make up for the experience we lost. Alright. It's another one of these temporal proximity shields dudes. More rogue markers. I think before I end off the episode, I'll go back to the rogue harbor and I'll drop off some of this stuff, because otherwise it's gonna... Oh, out of my way. Otherwise it's gonna be taking up a lot of space. There's another chromatic. Got some stuff to sell as well. So, running around was worthwhile. We did find some good stuff. But I do have to end the episode. Unfortunately. I will say, even though there was a lot of frustration, a lot of yelling, a lot of salt, we also, well, or I at least, also did enjoy... I did genuinely enjoy myself. Much more so than the previous episode, which truly was like actual agony. That the previous episode was horrible. The main thing that makes this episode better is the fact that... Fucking stop it, dude. Is the fact that those frost... Like, just getting permanently frozen over and over and over and over and over again turns out not a fun experience. And now instead of frost sentinels, we have flame sentinels who are doing fire damage instead of frost. So creating new problems, but at least we don't have the issue of being permanently crowd controlled to death. Blacksmith's strongbox is something I'm interested in. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was it that nearly killed me? Like the margin of error between being completely safe and completely dead in this game seems to be very slim. Very narrow. Alright. And again, against all odds, we've stockpiled a bit of XP. Okay. All right. Okay, okay, okay. Feeling good about this? Feeling good about this? Oh, there's a special enemy. Effigy of Fear is summoning a bunch of birds to attack me. It looked like that's what it was doing. Or... hang on, dude. Who's sending birds to attack me? That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Alright. Alright. Do we want to push for one more level? As we breach the Solaris Temple? Maybe we do. Maybe we do. We've made it more than halfway. We're about 60% of the way. But let's hope. Oh, this is not a good start. Flame Sentinel. Minions. No idea. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. I'm gonna get killed. I'm 100% gonna get killed. I can't see shit, dude. Crush on hit, lightning storm. Fuck off, dude. I've done no damage to this mod. Is this... oh my god, dude. Is this guy invincible to damage? Motherfucker, I didn't want to leave the area. Is this guy invincible to damage? Whoa, and we've been okay, yeah, he's just unkillable, dude. Okay. Is he reach? Like, what the fuck am I... like, what the actual fuck am I supposed to do? Can somebody explain that to me? Like, what am I supposed to do against this? Is he regenerating life? Let me look up. What the fuck does consecrated ground... Does it mean that he's healing? Oh my god, dude. Path of Exile. What the fuck is consecrated ground? Get fuck off, dude. Fuck this game. Yep. Grants life regeneration. Absolutely fuck this game, dude. You're gonna do that nonsense and you're gonna regenerate life? Get fucked. I lost 20% of my life, dude. More than that because of how many times I died. Oh. Now, at least now I know what the fuck consecrated ground means. Again, there's no need to give it like such a weird obscure, just say life regeneration aura. Like just say that, right? Don't give it like a name where you have no idea what it does from reading the name of the enemy affix, right? That's not an intuitive way of doing stuff like this. Had I known that that was what he was doing, I would have given up on fighting him
I believe in traveling light.
way before. Okay, whatever, dude. We gotta make space. We gotta make space. And I'm gonna end this episode, dude. Like, just call it life regeneration aura. Don't... Yeah, like, first of all, there's too many affixes in this game to begin with. Second of all, about half of them, what they actually do is completely incomprehensible. I feel like... Yeah, you didn't really need... Like, half of them don't really even need to be in the game. Like, consecrated ground aura, like life regen... There's already an affix called life regen. I guess that this one's probably meant to be stronger because the enemy's minions or the other people around it are also going to be regenerating life. What? You gotta sell it. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Let's go back. And whatever dreams I had of of gaining a level have been completely dashed. Completely destroyed. Okay, let's pick up this Royal Scepter. Like, one bad enemy can just ruin your entire... like, that one guy took 20% of my experience bar. This guy's like... These guys are spamming it a little bit too much with these fire tornadoes. It was funny the first couple times, but... Well, no, it wasn't even funny, really. It wasn't even that fun. Like, fuck off, dude. I'm trying to pick up these rogue markers. Do we care about orb fusing? I guess we do. fucking lightning storm and you're just gonna regen. Like that was abysmal, dude. And again, there's way too many graphical effects on these enemies that aren't even champions. And so, when champion enemies do show up, I'm expected to just, like, in an instant, tell which things are the graphical effects from enemies and which ones are the dangerous graphical effects from the elite. I'm sorry, that's a little bit... You're asking a little bit too much. That's maybe a reasonable thing to ask for somebody who's been playing the game for, I don't know, 15 years straight. And playing this game, and only this game, 3 hours a day for 15 years straight. For a guy like me who has, like, a couple hours a week to play... I feel like... I guess the counter argument is, oh, then you just shouldn't play this game. But I feel like that's such a toxic and just objectively bad way to do gatekeeping, essentially. Being like, oh, if you don't have enough time to play this game full time, then don't even bother playing. That's like, and the only games, or most of the games that have that kind of a mentality are like actual bad games, like the mobile games that are kind of goading you into doing microtransactions and like pay to win stuff. And like if you're not playing those games all day every day, you will fall behind. Ooh, 3 chromatics, don't mind if I do. Okay, so we partially recouped our experience. That one enemy, man, that one fucking enemy. At least now we know what consecrated, like just how horrible consecrated ground is. And we are going to have this lesson learned for posterity. Stellaris Temple 2, I don't know why I'm continuing. I guess I'm just... I want to take my frustrations out on somebody. On somebody. Let me take a look at a Tempest Shield. That's a reservation. I don't really have a shield. But then there was something else we picked up. There was, yeah, this thing. Cast when stunned. I don't know, and I don't really care that much about that. There was clarity as well. It's Reign of Chaos. Where? Maybe I didn't pick it up. Well, it's too late now. Easy. 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 Okay. So far, so good. This area is also level 59, just like the Lunaris temple. There's something on the map which is probably gonna get me killed. Alright, so for a Wailing Essence of Woe, we can fight these dudes easy. Which we probably should. Easy. Oh no.
I can't do this just yet.
Oh no, 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 no. Chilled ground, what? Grasping vines, and I don't know what the other stuff he's doing was, but you know what, I'll take this. We're back up to 60%. And I guess I'll investigate this thing, get another Val skill out of it. Get another Val skill out of it, corrupted skill. Except I need to be able to get there first. And if I hadn't died all those times to that consecrated ground enemy, we'd be at like 80% towards the next level. And then maybe we could actually legitimately start thinking about gaining another level. But as it turns out, we're just fucked. Alright. Oh. We don't want to get shut down. Desecrate, I'll take that. Enrages as life lost. Ooh, a map. Okay. Easy. 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 Okay. There's gonna be a special enemy in this area. Easy. Whoa. That was a mistake. Alright. Okay, this is scary. He's animating weapons and then sending them to fight me, which is very cowardly of him to do. Alright, so we're good, and we can open up. I guess I'll pick up this stuff. Val, Ice Nova, don't really care. Glorious Leather, Corrupted. Item level? Yeah, we should upgrade our armor at some point as well. I don't know if corrupted armor is the way to do that necessarily. Alright, so we're just gonna leave. We're in level 2. What are we gonna do? I guess let's keep moving. I don't know, man. Am I gonna greedily keep going until we gain another level? Maybe, man. Maybe. It would make me feel so much nicer to gain one more level. It would really make me feel like I'm making actual progress. Easy. Yeah. Okay, he's dead. Auric Lion. Pretty cool looking enemies, to be sure. What? Did you say life regen? He's got life regen, dude. That sucks. But as long as he's not damaging me, we can just face tank him and chew through his life regen. Alright, that's pretty good. That was okay. Do we go in this direction now? I guess we don't. I guess we go here. Easy, 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 easy. What? Alright, I think I killed one of them. Minions? I don't really have minions, so that's neither here nor there. Alright. Getting closer to the next level, except this is probably going to be the boss zone, and he's probably going to kill us like 10-15 times. Yeah. Yep. Oh, yep. Oh. So let's try and read this guy's attacks. Do you have to kill these swords, or yeah, animated weapons? We do. Oh, easy, easy. At least so far, he doesn't seem to have any one-hit KO things going on. And we've taken off a little bit of his health. Only a little bit, though. Oh. I think we have him under half health. Easy. Another tiny bit of damage. We're chipping him down, really. No, he's summoning more stuff. Oh. And as long as we poke him before his energy shield comes back, we can, I think, sort of interrupt the regen on it. And easy. We can interrupt the regen on it and stop him from getting it. Ooh. Let's not choke right at the end. Oh, I got stuck in a corner. What's that? Take the sun to the harbor bridge. Okay, where the fuck is the harbor bridge? I guess I'm gonna have to town portal? Okay. Wait, let me look up what it means to have a corrupted item. Corrupted items. Corrupted. Corrupted items cannot be altered further with crafting orbs. Ah, so... that... so had we picked it up, I would not have then been able to do anything. Okay, so maybe it's a good idea. It's a good thing we didn't pick that up back then. Or maybe we should have picked it up. You know what, actually... maximum life, evasion rating... you know what, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it.
Aye.
Let's sell you this. Sell you this. And now we have to go where exactly? To the Lunaris Concourse, the Solaris Temple. I don't know which area we have to go to. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna go to the Solaris Temple and see if we can find another path that goes where we need it to go. We are kind of close to another level, but also kind of not close. Yeah, so supposedly there's a path that goes from here. There's a path that goes from the Lunaris Concourse. Hang on, let me check something.
I can't do this just yet.
If I go... this is just useless. Okay. It's just useless. What if I... hang on, what if I pick up the corrupted piece of armor? I take the green gems out of the thing. I put it in my weapon, and then I just wear this? Maybe that's gonna be the way to do it. Maybe that's what we'll do. Take out precision and dash. socket them into my weapon. And then equip this item. What do we get? We get more fire resistance, we get more cold resistance, we get more lightning resistance. What do we lose? A little bit of cold resistance, but we gain a lot of resistances. We also gain a lot of evasion. We also get stun and block recovery. It also looks pretty badass. Also gonna get rid of that. Okay. I'm gonna assume this is gonna be fine. I really want to gain a level. So you're gonna have to excuse me while I figure out where I can find people to fight. Ooh, what I can do is, hang on. I don't have to figure out where I can find people to fight. What I can do is... I can just do an area transition and then force a new instance to spawn. Ooh, but there's people here to fight. I also have better resistances now. Well, I lost cold resist, but I gained fire and lightning resist.
You die rather well.
I'm gonna hope that helps. Alright. Alright. Right. Level 1 has probably already reset. Yep. Okay, so let's just backtrack through this area. Oh my god, dude. Hey. Well, we know we have better resistances now. Jeweler's orbs, alright. Any nice things we find along the way are just a bonus. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit too comfortable with my better defenses. And I'm face tanking people I shouldn't be face tanking. Right. Ooh, this guy. Your cousin with the consecrated ground nearly killed me so many times. Well, actually no, his friends were hitting me the whole time. That's probably why I was taking so much damage. Alright, let's... I have avenged myself. Okay, so precision has gone up. Speaking of precision, let's re-equip that. Let's also... get some of this action going. Another chromatic is worth picking up. Right, we have less than 20% off an experience bar. So let's not die. No idea where those guys are coming. What I'm gonna do is... I guess I'll see if there's any enemies here, but I don't really like the layout of this area. It's too confusing. excuse me, especially backtracking through it. So I'm just going to create a new instance in the next area, and we'll gain one more level, and then we will end off this episode. After a lot of pain, a lot of torment, and finally getting some item upgrades. I think our weapon upgrades were long overdue. The armor upgrade, I feel like, has made us a little bit stronger to kill. It's pure evasion, though. So if we're going to be entering some armor-based nodes, then that's probably not going to do that much for us. Alright. Alright. Wonderful. Inching ever closer to that level. Right, there's some weirdo people. The dash sent me in a place where I didn't want to go. Easy. That's a good amount of XP that we gain from wiping out those dudes. Okay. Easy. Take it easy. Easy. What's your deal? Extra physical damage. I can't see shit, dude. We're gonna have to use a dual strike to chunk your health down. Okay, well, you dropped a bunch of stuff, but I don't really care about it that much. Okay. Are we good? Alright. Getting very, very, very close to another level. Let's try to not die. Okay. Is this it? Why couldn't the Lunaris Temple have been like this? That place was miserable. I don't wanna fight that guy again if he's respawned potentially. I don't know if I have a choice. Like, what else can we do? He has respawned. We have better fire resist now, I think, right? Easy. Let's take out the weapons that he's animated. Alright. Don't. Oh, easy, easy. Brought him down to like half. I really shouldn't be doing this like when I'm on the verge of leveling up. Like, why take the risk, man? Like,
I can't do this just yet.
why do this, man? Like, why? Who am I trying to impress, dude? I should just fight normal, regular enemies instead of trying to fight Dawn, Harbinger of whatever the fuck. Harbinger of what? Harbinger of Solaris. Oh, nearly died again. Easy. Well, we've brought his health pretty low down, and we've killed him. There's really no point to doing this. Can I use this to force a... No, I can't. Okay, well... Is there anybody else in this entire map? Please, just let me level up. I need to end this episode so I can go and do all of the other things that I need to do. Come on. Really, dude, there's... No. There's gotta be somebody in this corner. There we go. Oh, easy. Hasted and always crits. Okay, are there more people in the corner? Yes, there are. We're on the absolute verge of leveling up. Oh, and there's another Val situation going on. So we'll do this Val thing. Level up on the way. And then we'll end the episode. Easy. Everybody take it easy. This place just looks so stress-inducing. Oh, don't.
I can't do this just yet.
No, I need to back off. I need to back off, dude. Get fucked. Alright. Alright. Okay. Now I feel better. Now I feel better. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this thing. We're gonna get a lot of life regen and a bunch of strength. And then we're gonna go into the elemental resist node. We'll just get these two for now. But then we'll pick up this. And then we do really want the corrupted blood immunity. And now we just have like passive life regen, which is made better the higher our max life gets. Easy. There's gonna be a special enemy. Is that the same guy as last time? I think it's the same guy as last time. Get fucked. Okay. Take that. Dude, I'm trying to... Trying to pick up this Val Ice Note. Oh my god, are you serious, dude? Is there... How do I... Okay, there we go. And let me throw this away. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Let's... head home. Put all our stuff away, and then we can end this episode. It was a bit of a... It did devolve into a bit of a... You know... like a frenzy of salt and frustration at times. But... overall, much better. No unique items found, that's okay. We found some important upgrades. We finally upgraded both of our weapons. Now we've got, you know, stronger stuff. Upgraded our armor. Now we've got stronger armor. We need to upgrade our helmet at some point. But then we gotta be very careful about what we do, because we're gonna need something with 3 linked green sockets. Otherwise, we'll have a bad time. We can... If we wanted to, we can move the stuff on our gloves onto our weapon, but I don't know how that would help us. Let me sell you this. Let me go to my stash. No, shut up, dude. Let me go to my stash. Drop off 9 chromatics. It's pretty good. 9 jewelers. Orb of fusing. Chaos. 1 of these. A map. I don't know. Okay, can I guess I can keep it there for safekeeping. I don't know if I want to keep it there necessarily. But let's drop off some of these oh, we already have Reign of Chaos. And I think we already also have 3 Faces in the Dark. Let's go back here and drop off Orb of Chance, Orb of Alchemy. In Kindling Orb, Armor, Scrap, let's do a bit of that action. Drop off these. Drop off these. Drop off this. Drop off this. Drop off this. Cast when stunned. Don't really care about that. Let me just drop that off. And finally, let's go to the Rogue Harbor and we can drop off the heist contract things that we've been collecting. And then we can end off. And like, I've been playing this for a whole ass hour longer than I intended to. All of that just to gain one level. Was it worth it? Probably. Probably. Because we can almost taste it. We are in the, we're at the doorstep of the node to gain resistances. Okay, please, please, please. Please, 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 please. Let me get this done. Let me get the heist locker. Drop our stuff off. Used as currency for services in the Rogue Harbor. That's great. So now we have different maps, sorry, different contracts for different places. We can't stash these. So maybe next episode we just get these green contracts out of the way. Actually, no. I'm gonna be disciplined. I'm only gonna do it after I get the 20% resistances, because otherwise I'll be very angry at myself if I end up messing things up. I don't remember who Gwenon is. And then blueprints. I don't know how blueprints help us, but whatever. You know, that's fine. That's fine. And let's, because I don't want to start in this spot the next time. I'm just gonna go to the Act 8 hub area, and that's where we'll end the episode. Okay. Right then. Let's reflect on what was accomplished this episode through sheer grit and mainly through playing much longer than I should have. We gained another couple levels. We upgraded some of our gear finally, and now we do a lot more damage. We also upgraded our armor, and now we have much better evasion rating and decent resistances on a corrupted rare leather armor that we can't really modify. And we got to figure out, do we do something with our, like, do we upgrade our helmet? Because all we have is a low level item level of 10. We have a low level helmet. And the only reason we're holding on to it is because it has the 3 linked green sockets. What is even socketed into it? Double strike is socketed into it, which we don't really use that often. There's a case to be made that we should just not even bother with that skill anymore and just go all in on Lacerate. Let me take a look at my support gems, actually. Let me take a look at my red support gems. Bloodlust support. Damage against bleeding enemies. Maiming. Chance to bleed. Chance to bleed and bloodlust. I don't think we can use both of those. Well, if we had a 6 linked socket thing. Life gain on hit could be something. Stun support. Let's look at our green supports. Blind, impale. Then there's some arrows, more projectiles, cast on. Yeah, you know what? We'll think about this right now. For now, let's just reflect on. Let's just let's just, you know, cool down after being repeatedly set on fire in the Solaris Temple. And let's take it easy for the rest of this week. I mean, I know I certainly need to. And we're gonna come back next week, hopefully, to better effect than what has happened in the last 2 episodes, especially what happened in the episode previous to this. And let's hope that what we have right now, upgrading 3 of our items, I think our belt is also something that we should upgrade at some point. Soon. Hope, you know, soon. The sooner the better. But yeah, that's gonna be all for this one. I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you'll join me next week for the next installation of our Path of Exile Treasure Hunt. And until then, take care.